Hello there, assassins, welcome back to another Wheelassassin guide. Except this is not a guide today, this is actually a news video, a new catch-up video for the channel overall, really. So I have many things to go over today. Many exciting things, to be honest, and I'm really glad to be making another catch-up video with you guys to sort of, you know, insight you into what's been going on. Like, where have I been? What have I been doing? It has been a long time, hasn't it? So I have made a little list of things to cover again. I wouldn't say necessarily a script, it's kind of just a list of bits and pieces I needed to not forget to mention in this video. But if it does sound like a script, I apologise. I would do my best to, you know, not make it sound that way. Well, firstly, how have you guys been? Are you doing well? How is everybody? Let me know in the comments below. What have you been up to your summer? My summer has been extremely hectic, honestly. And now I know it doesn't look it via the channels, but I swear outside of YouTube it has been very busy. And that brings me on to my first point. I have been away acting.
I was acting. Or was I?
I have been on another acting job. Now, as much as I'd love to tell you guys what the acting job entails, what it has been about, like what it's even called, the BBC would hunt me down and kill me. So, I mean, I laugh, but I'm not even kidding. They probably would come and find me. Yeah, no, it's been another BBC drama though. Not a true crime drama though. It's been an actual like. I don't want to say too much, but it's been a really fun one. I guess I'm allowed to say like the genre, maybe, hopefully. It is basically like a teen drama, so I've been in that as an extra, really, like a secondary artist. It has been really fun, very tiring, lots of long days. Yeah, it's been a job that I didn't expect to do for the entire summer. I was expecting maybe 3 days, as I did for the series The Gold last year. However, this one turned into 2 months, and that was having to travel back and forth to the city for, you know, blocks of days at a time throughout my summer. So it was like usually 3-day stints. That was kind of the most I did, and then it would be like 2 days or just like a 1 day or whatever. So going back and forth to the city was so tiring. I'd have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning sometimes. Well, most of my times were 4 a.m. starts. And then I would only get home at about 20 to 11 in the evening. So yeah, I wasn't really getting much sleep either. So you can imagine I didn't really have enough time to record videos, sadly, which is a bit of a shame because I was so looking forward to getting a lot done this summer. But in the grand scheme of things, I did still get a lot done. It's just it wasn't on YouTube. So yeah. In the future, I'm hoping to sort of make an experiences channel, maybe, or even just a podcast. You know, I talked about a podcast before. I was thinking maybe of doing that still, but also incorporating some of my acting experiences along the way in that, because I did sort of have many different experiences, and I'd like to talk about it a lot more than I'm going to be in this video. So if you guys want to see that, or you'd be interested in hearing about it, definitely let me know in the comments below. Because yeah, it's definitely something I would be passionate about telling you about, and give you an insight into it all. And if you're looking at becoming an actor, then you know, maybe I could help you out as well. So give you some tips and stuff on how to, how to get into it really. So yeah, let me know. That'd be awesome. My next point is basically, as I was saying, I haven't really been able to do YouTube stuff. And I was super motivated in July. I was like, right, I'm going to take August off. I'm going to get everything I need done. I'm going to work on educating myself to get videos betterly made. And I'm going to work on graphic design. I'm going to work on editing. I'm going to get every aspect of content creation down under my belt, so that when I come back in September, I'm going to be a professional YouTuber. That was the plan. And it sounds like I'm saying like I completely lost my motivation, blah blah. Absolutely not. I think that was the one thing I did not lose this entire summer, was my motivation. I lost my time, but I didn't lose my motivation. I met so many incredible people doing this job. People I did not expect to to be meeting, many of which are actually self-employed as well. And so I was able to talk to them about the roundabout sort of things I do, and we could kind of relate our ideas together, and also brainstorm and get inspired by each other. And honestly, I came away from this job, I literally finished it 2 days ago now, and I feel like I've just learnt so much just from other people, like not from the typical like YouTube tutorials or something. No, I actually had some really serious and good conversations with people on this production. And oh gosh, honestly, I mean, some of the people I've met, like let me just give you like a roundabout summary, so you can sort of understand the sort of creative minds that I was working with. So I was working with people who, I mean, one of my friends, she's a painter. She goes to art galleries now and hosts her own like art showcases and things. And she works with musicians in and around the city of Bristol in the UK. And she kind of creates art for those musicians, and she also works with like bands and things. Super cool. And her paintings are awesome, and they sell for quite a lot, which is amazing. So that was just one of many people I worked with. I worked with a girl who made EDM music on Spotify and still does, and she's kind of wanting to go into that sort of thing, and that is just wicked as well. I met some lads who are going to start a band with me, which I'm really excited about. I met a bassist, a guitarist, singer, keyboard player, one of our ADs, which is an assistant director in film and TV. She's actually going to sing and be in our band. So, oh my gosh, honestly, so much has happened during this summer. You know, like the cringy American movies where it's like, the summer my life changed forever. That is literally me right now, and I'm not even kidding. It literally has been a summer to change everything. I've come away from this just feeling so much more enthusiastic and so much more inspired to do everything just 10 times better than before. So I'm really excited to get started. Another couple people I met. This lad, he's an upcoming radio host in London. Also does some DJing in clubs in London and attends things like the Barbie premiere. You know, the movie that just came out, the Barbie movie? He was at the bloody premiere of it. I mean, that's mad. That's actually mad. I also met another guy who does modelling. He's from Wales, and he's actually going off to fashion shows like around the UK, but also abroad, which is just mad. Like Paris Fashion Week. I'm not even kidding. I felt a little bit sort of underprepared to meet these people, because I'm here and I'm like, they're like, what do you do? I'm like, I make Minecraft tutorials. So yeah, it was a bit like, wow, I should not be talking with these people. But just having that experience and being able to make friends with these people, like, I'm not even saying that they're strangers anymore, because they are literally my friends, which is phenomenally weird. It's just awesome, so cool. So yeah, highly recommend getting into acting anyways. I also met a girl. I know, guys, I know. If it can happen to me, it can definitely happen to you. Yes, a living, breathing girl. For those of you that are going to comment that, I can see it coming. Yeah, I know that you want to hear the details, but guys, it's early days. I will tell you in the future, okay? Don't worry. I don't want to mess it up, you know? So yeah, my grand plan before getting this acting job was basically, like I said, going to get myself a proper education in content creation from the pros. I was going to do some proper like analysing their work, like the big ones like Mr. Beast, and then the ones that I'm after kind of following in the footsteps like Dan TDM and Mumbo Jumbo, Grian, all those people. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do some research, properly like try and edit and become the YouTubers that these guys are so well known for, really. So well known for being, I guess. Yeah. But then like I said, it got a bit hectic. So I'm not saying I didn't get anything done though, because when I was on my off days, I would have to definitely rest because I was so tired. But when I wasn't resting, I was actually building a Notion database for my YouTube stuff, because I had like notes here, there, and everywhere on my different devices, and it was getting to the point where I was getting myself super frazzled and not really working as hard as I should be. So I made a Notion dashboard and sort of database for all of my YouTube work. Big shout out to the YouTuber. Hold on, I did write it down somewhere. Where did I write it down? YouTuber Better Creating. honestly, without that guy's tutorials, I would have not been able to create this and get myself organized like I am now. I know I'm a little bit behind, but that is not Better Creating's fault. That's my own fault. But no, this guy, honestly, there was like a full-on series on YouTube, a tutorial series on how to create a Notion database from start to end, like everything, covering everything. And of course, I just adapted it to work for me. So I just want to give a huge thank you, a huge shout out to Better Creating here on YouTube. I'll drop a link in the description below to his channel, and you can go support him, and also check out the Notion series for yourselves. It might help you out as well. So yeah, I've literally made a massive schedule. Like, I've packed up September to the point where it's at breaking point, like it's going to burst with stuff I need to post, whether that be tutorials or just social media posts or stuff on my second channel. It is covering every single social media presence I have. There is stuff being created on those things. So that is really exciting. And if I can pull it off, I think it could be really well, exciting and just, yeah, just great. I hope. That is the plan. So yeah, like I said, meeting all these people gave me like a huge passion, like sparked my passion for creating once again. And also it was kind of like a smack in the face to be like, nah, you know what? I got this. Like, I got this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it well. I'm going to try and make something of it. So yeah, I just want to give a huge thank you to all of those wonderful people I met as well. If you know my channel, thank you. If you don't, you might end up in the future. So I just want to say thank you. Yes, the next point I want to make is about series. So as you guys know, I've been working currently on the Hawkins Square series, and that will be still continuing. There is going to be an episode religiously on a Monday now to get that series completed over the course of the next coming weeks. And at least then you guys know, right, Monday, that is definitely going to be a Hawkins video. Instead of me sort of saying, oh, this week's going to be like a Thursday, next week it might be like a Wednesday, you know, and kind of panicking. But no, definitely Mondays now. And I've already filmed 2 ahead, so they'll be going up, obviously, over the next few weeks. So, yeah, that's going to be good. But yeah, as far as like every series goes, basically I had an idea to stop doing thousands of episodes of series stuff. What I mean by that is, like, if you look at Star Court More, for example, that was like 50 episodes long almost. And to be fair, they all did extremely well. I'm super happy with that. So thank you to everybody who watched that series. But it's the smaller ones, like let's go with like a smaller build that had like 5 episodes, like is it the Rinkomania from Stranger Things? I built that one. Anyways, that had like a few episodes in a series, like a mini series, when technically you guys could have watched, say, 2 of those videos in one video. So you know what I mean? I should have put them together, save you guys some time, and also maybe save myself some time with editing. So that is what I'm going to do from now on. If it's like 40-minute individual episodes, I might just bundle a couple together to make like an hour-and-a-half video for one part. I apologize about the screaming outside. I'm not sure what's going on. No one's injured. It's just like kids playing or something. Yeah, so that is my sort of plan there. And if it's like, say, 2 videos, like I know for a fact one of my post office tutorials, that has like 2 episodes, both half an hour long. I should have just put it in one video, just done, you know? Even if it's like an hour long video, I feel like people would still watch it if they're after a set tutorial. And also, no one really wants to come to a build series, see there's like 40 something episodes and be like, you know what, I'm not going to build that because that seems like a hell of a long project. So I can totally understand that. So yeah, I want to give a big shout out to my little brother as well for helping me with that idea of removing episode numbers from story-like series. So not tutorials, because obviously that would get really confusing, but story-like series like Kingdom of Nostalgia, which will also be continuing very shortly. And I was like, bro, you need to calm down. You need to calm down. You need to be the bigger man. You're the smaller man, but you need to be the bigger man. And he wouldn't leave it alone. And he murdered someone else. So, yeah, that's the story of how this puppy came into my life from a double homicide. And I just stood idly by and watched it happen. Actually kind of helped. So, yeah, I'm accessory to dog murder. What can I say? I've been editing that one here and there, which I'm really looking forward to posting again. So, yeah, those episodes, because they don't really need to be in a series format as such. I mean, they obviously go together. They're in chronological order. But say if someone wants to just come along for one episode to see what it's like, they don't really need to go back and watch like episode 1 all the way to episode 10 in order to understand the series, you know. So that's where I'm going to be changing up stuff there. So yeah, that is all the points on sheet 1. On to sheet 2. Okay, so my editing style. I wouldn't say my editing style has changed very much. However, I have definitely learned a lot more since being away. I've learned about templates and how to use them effectively, just to save myself time, presets and all of that crazy stuff as well, and just time consuming things that I can now be like, oh, I know how to make one of those, so I can save it for next time and save myself a bunch of hassle. So it's just stuff like that, really. But I have had this crazy idea. Basically, one of the days I was on set, I was in the holding. Holding is basically a location on a film or TV set where they kind of keep you for now until you're seen. So I was in the holding area and I had this kind of brainwave of an idea for tutorials. Now, the idea is trying to make something cinematic for every single tutorial, just to give it like a bit more energy and a bit more of a spark. Because I looked at my tutorials and I thought, man, these are so bland in the beginning. Like, of course, they're not supposed to be super fancy because at the end of the day, everyone's here to learn. So it doesn't need to be like, you know, visually appealing as such, because people are not there for that. They're just wanting to get the build done and that's it. But I wanted to make the intro a bit more exciting than just me stood there saying, hey, this is how to build a dog in Minecraft or something, you know. So what I've come up with is a template. I made it myself. I will showcase it in a moment. And basically, I'll show you right now. We're going down a minecart over a very, very big ravine. And I sort of do a little pan with my Minecraft head over the ravine, cinematic and beautiful. And then it just says how to build blah, blah, blah in Minecraft. Voila. And that's all like fading in with a little pickaxe. So it looks like the pick is sort of, you know, making the text appear. And I just thought that would be such a nice little thing to add to tutorials. Not replacing my branding, so not replacing my logo intro, but just adding that, like, as I say, here's how to build, say, a dog in Minecraft, but in that format. I felt that was such a nice little thing just to add onto the tutorials. So that would definitely be coming soon for solo builds, such as animals and basically non-branded content. Branded builds such as ST ones, I will make an intro for specifically, but it's going to be obviously different to the minecart one. It's going to be set towards those brands. So I did have an idea for the ST one. I haven't yet made it, but I felt like doing something like walking through, kind of like representing an upside down forest, and walking through that, and then like the logo sort of appears at the end, and it'll be like, ooh, this is how to build a Stranger Things, blah blah blah, in Minecraft. So yeah, ooh, spooky. It's going to be really fun though. I did have an idea to use this mic that I'm using right now, the mic I use for commentaries, for just everyday tutorial use. But right now, my bedroom doesn't have any form of soundproofing or anything to sort of muffle exterior sounds. And this microphone can literally pick up my neighbours farting, I reckon. Which we do not want to hear, I promise you. Not that I hear that on the daily. I just made that sound really weird. But I just mean it's like super powerful that you could hear anything. Like this should be used by the CIA at this point. So yeah, I'm not going to use this mic for everyday use at the moment. But if I can get some soundproof pads maybe for the walls, then I might end up using it, because it does sound a lot crispier. And it makes my voice sound like a nice old Rice Krispie. So we definitely want that in there eventually. Thumbnail changes. That is a different point to make. I bought myself a graphic design course for content creation and thumbnail sort of changes and designs and all that crazy stuff. So yeah, I'm really excited to start learning that. And I also paid for an Adobe subscription to Photoshop. So I just added it to my Premiere Pro one. And now I have Photoshop as well. So I'm definitely going to get learning that, definitely going to get that course done and try to make thumbnails in a professional manner again. Because after all, no one wants to click on a video with a really shoddy thumbnail. That's just like 90% of getting someone to click on a video. Unless you're a lovely person and you want to support the channel anyways, no matter my terrible graphic design, then I don't expect anyone to click on a video with a really shoddy thumbnail. And I know I've definitely been lacking, very posh, lacking on that front. So yeah, I'm going to get that under control. Do not worry. The next point, upgrading to PS5 and changes to Minecraft eventually. Now, what I mean by this is basically I'm currently saving for a PS5. I'm going to get one as soon as I can. And yeah, that whole idea of saving for one came after my PS4 died. When the internal memory just completely died on me, and it was very upsetting. I had that since I was in secondary school, and then yeah, it died. RIP. But yeah, I just realized it was time to upgrade at that point, and I was like, I have a Series S, an Xbox Series S, but as I play Minecraft on PS, all my worlds are on PlayStation, and I'm like, oh, at the moment I can't really afford to transfer everything across to from my PlayStation to a PC. So I'm going to move to PS5, so it's much quicker, render speed is much quicker, graphics just look way cooler anyways, and yeah, it would just be fun to move up to a PlayStation 5. I mean, of course, I've realized in the future, Minecraft will probably end up being like obviously way better on the PC anyways as it is now, and it will stay that way. So eventually I may move to the PC and just transfer all my worlds via Realms, but that is definitely like years and years to come down the line. However, I would probably still use a controller to play as well because I just love controllers. But yeah, the future goal with also setting up Minecraft on the PC would be to start like a Wheelassassin exclusive SMP. What do you guys think about that? I think that could be really cool. And then that way you guys can play that world whilst I'm offline, which is also a bonus because, you know, sometimes things get in the way and then I'm not able to play with you guys. So at least you could play on the world, and it would be like a world we could all join. Very community world. Also, we could stream it, which would be even sicker. But yeah, this will be a goal for the future again. I'm not sure exactly when. I haven't really thought of details as such yet, but it's just a sort of brainstorming idea that I want to get you guys on board with first. So yeah, what do you think about that? Let me know below. So yeah, I already mentioned the schedule is really, really packed for September. So I'm going to get onto that immediately. I just need to get this video done first to tell you guys what is going on with everything, my life, the changes to the channel, everything. And then, you know, I can crack on with normal everyday tutorials. That is the main plan. So this next point gets a little bit deep, and I just want to apologize in advance for that. So this one I've called the overall dream, which sounds very philosophical, doesn't it? No, it's basically working over this summer, being quite independent, staying over with friends, going out with my friends after work, commuting to work back and forth at the early hours of the morning to late at night. It's stuff I have not done yet in my life, and I kind of realized how different it's changed me as a person for the better, really, like making me more independent and making me more confident. And it also sort of enlightened me with how I can possibly make a difference with everything. This is where it gets deep, guys. I'm sorry. So as you guys know, you may already know, I do have a condition in my leg, hence the name Wheelassassin. If you haven't yet seen that video, I will drop a link to it in the description, also a card in the top right hand corner of the screen, so you can check that out. But basically, I have this condition in my leg, had it since I was born, and there have obviously been a lot of ups and downs throughout my life. But it was only this summer that I realized I can use this. I can actually use this to help people. And that is what I'm going to do. I would love to eventually, this is what I mean by the overall dream, eventually make Wheelassassin into a brand. Not Wheelassassin as such, the name might change a little bit, but using my YouTube stuff to make a brand that can then have a charity associated with it. And that charity will be a children's charity, similar to the likes of Make-A-Wish, Gosh, the Teenage Cancer Trust, all those different things, all combined into one unit. That is the grand plan. Now, I probably will make a second video on this in the future to explain a bit more about what I want to do with it. But for now, I'm going to be focusing on more charity work and doing streams and just raising money for charity in any way I can. And also, my dad is going to help me with it too. So yeah, that's the deep part of the video done. But that is the overall dream. I wanted to let you guys in on that little secret because I feel like it's really important. I mean, you guys are on this journey as much as I am. And without you, none of these videos would be possible in the first place, especially not now. You know, I mean, I've been away for so long and you're still here watching this video right now. So I really appreciate you guys. I feel like I want to tell you everything that's going on properly, you know, so you're on the same page as me. But that is where we're at. That is what I want to do, is create a brand with Wheelassassin and eventually make a charity for that brand as well. So yeah, let me know again what you guys think of that in the comments below. That would be wicked. So two final things before I let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching this video, by the way. I know it's very, very long. There's been so much to catch you up on, really. So yeah, the first thing will be to visit the rest of your worlds. I know that I'm still missing quite a few of your worlds for the videos. I've seen your comments saying, can I come and visit? Do not worry, guys. I'm definitely going to be there. Middle of September is when I'm planning on sort of coming back to visiting your worlds, and I'll keep you all posted in the community tab on my YouTube channel for, you know, when is the best times to come and join and stuff. So yeah, we're definitely going to get those videos posted as well this month, because it's been a long time since I actually visited to now. But yeah, I will definitely be over there checking your worlds out again, and posting the already filmed ones on YouTube too. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be wicked. And the last thing before I let you go, it is a giveaway. Woo!
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
And the crowd goes wild. I just wanted to do that because this mic sounds wicked. So I don't really know what to give away. That is the only problem. I mean, I would love to give another t-shirt away, like have a t-shirt designed again and then give it away. Maybe we can get some art prints made, maybe a poster, maybe some wristbands, a flag, whatever really. If you guys want to let me know again in the comments below what type of thing you'd like to see being given away even, then let me know some ideas, because maybe we can just think of like a few things, brainstorm, and get it out. That would be awesome. So yeah, that will be in a couple weeks time when I eventually do get paid. That's what I'm gonna hope to do, and it will just be a little thank you to say thank you for sticking by me whilst I've been away for so long, and also just for fun, because I love giving things away. So yeah, that'd be sick. I'm looking forward to that for sure. But that is everything, guys. That is the end of this video, and you can hear already stuff is banging under my desk, falling over, because it's excited to leave as well. Thank you so much for sticking by me for the 2 months I've been absent, or even longer than that, I think. Like I said, this job did turn into a bit more than I expected, and I don't think I'm still fully recovered. I'm still very tired from it, so things are going to be a little bit slow for the next few days, but once I get back into a routine, stuff is going to be getting so much better, or so I hope. And I'm really excited. I really am excited to be back. It has been a long time. I've missed everyone. I've missed my content creation friends. I've missed, of course, the viewers and the subs. And yeah, it's good to be back, Assassins. So thank you for having me back. Really appreciate you all. Much love, and I will see you at the next Wheelassassin tutorial. Oh, hold on, just left my English behind. It will actually be a tutorial as well, so that'll be coming soon. So yeah. Drop a like on the vid if you did enjoy it, guys. That'd be epic. And if you're new around here, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for checking me out. I'm glad it was a news video that, you know, wanted you to check me out for. No, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just going to stop here. All right, boys.